So the agenda for today is that we're going to look to cover elements of why Sharp felt they needed to join the hybrid mail arena. Also, our relationship with CFH and how that came about. We're going to look at a peace of mind when choosing Sharp for your hybrid mail solution, how that solution works and the journey your mail will take using the solution. Also, different types of functions within the software, aside from letters, that we can bring to your business. The benefits of hybrid mail, and also how digital transformation is changing the way we manage communications that flow through the business. So Sharp. So we've been a leading global manufacturer of print hardware and software for over 100 years. We've been extremely successful, we believe, in supplying and supporting customers with the ability to print and manage documents that flow through the business. However, with the business landscape changing, we felt the need for business transformation to respond to changing technologies. So Sharp understood this and went about filling gaps in our portfolio range. As it says there, in 2019, we acquired Complete IT to strengthen our IT technology offering. And we also went ahead to forge relationships with industry-leading partners to launch solutions where we felt we had gaps. So one such solution we felt we needed to offer our customers with a hybrid mail solution. So Sharp went into the marketplace and approached CFH as a fulfillment partner. So what were we looking for in a fulfillment partner? Well, we were looking for somebody that had a proven history within the mailing sector, who had national coverage, the same as we had, that was able to offer extensive production, cover across the country, and that they were already established in the same business sectors as we were. We were also looking for a one-stop partner for all our customers' mailing needs. As part of that partnership, we felt as though we needed somebody that was a trusted and secure partner, because we felt that when we were dealing with confidential content, it was critical that we were secure and felt trusted in their partner to be able to keep control of that content. Things like being GDPR compliant, we found were critical from very early on in the relationship. So that's how we came to be in partnership with CFH. I'm now going to hand over to Jason, who's going to go through how the hybrid mail solution works. Just swapping over now for Jason to be able to take control of the presentation.
Thanks, Chris. Good afternoon, everybody. So what I was going to do is just walk you through the hybrid mail tool and how it works and how it could benefit your business. Essentially, Sharp Hybrid Mail provides a business with the ability for individual users sat at desktops to press print, choose the Sharp Hybrid Mail print driver, and print documents to one of our secure print facilities in the UK. That can be set up as an automated process. It can be set up to step through point by point, and it doesn't require you to send a lot of volume through it. The hybrid mail system is designed for individual users to send either individual letters or mail merges of many letters. The most common use of the system is the virtual print driver that I'm about to show you. But if you use Sharp Hybrid Mail, you actually have the virtual print driver. You have access to a web portal, which provides a live dashboard of where your orders are in the production cycle. And it also allows you to place orders within that web portal as well. When placing an order in the web portal, you are uploading data and templates. So hopefully the two things combined together meet your overall requirements. Users sat at desks, whether they are in an office, whether they are working from home, pressing print and sending a document to be printed and put in the post, and larger, more ad hoc mailings being placed through the web portal where maybe the template isn't generated within your in-house system and you've got that ad hoc message or a marketing message that you wish to send out that isn't within that sort of normal template library in your systems. The software and service are provided at no fee. So you don't have any software licensing overheads, and full support and training in how to use that service are also provided with no fee. You literally pay for what you post, and that's all you pay. So I'm going to take you through the print driver. I'm going to show you just how easy it is for a user to place an order. And then I'm going to show you where that order is captured in the central account that a business would have. And then I can actually walk you through an order being placed as a upload of data and template. So if I just open this Word document, doesn't matter whether it's a Word document or a PDF. We press File, Print. We choose Hybrid Mail from my list of print devices. The system does a quick username password exchange and creates a link between the user and the central account. And the user experience we're trying to create is one where we understand the client's templates, we understand the documents that are going out, the postage class, whether it's color, black and white, etc. And from a user's point of view, they just go across to profile and they choose the profile of the document, and all of the rules are automatically applied, and they just click view proof. And in clicking view proof, we create a proof for that user in real time and allow them to view that document, or if it's a mail merge, it could be 100 letters, 200 letters or more, we allow them to view 3 proofs: the first record, the middle record, and the last record from the file. Just to glance their eyes with it, make sure that they're happy with what's going to be sent, and make sure they're happy with pressing approve, and it immediately then transferring into one of our secure production sites. So we open the proof. For this example, we've actually used our closed-faced envelope technology. So this means the first proof we see is the outer envelope. The next proof we see is the actual document. With the closed-faced envelope technology, it allows you to do things that are not commonly available for somebody who might send small volume. It allows you to add logos to your envelopes in this area. It allows you to add messaging and logos in this wider area, and it allows you to add strap lines at the head of the document and at the foot of the envelope as well. And because these are printed on demand at the point of requirement, you can have as many designs as you like. And the investment in this technology was made by CFH because we want to drive open rates. We want to make sure that the messaging on the outside of the envelope, because it's a big white space, and you can use that to market your business. You can use it to guide the recipient when it's received and hits the doormat to open your piece of mail. They know who it's from. If there's a call to action, we want them to go to it and open that envelope. So you can have as many designs as you require. You can have as much variable messaging on the outside of the envelope as you require. So we've got the outer envelope. We click next, and then we've got the actual document. And with the document, every document that we produce has a 2D barcode on it, and that allows us to track our documents and provide an audit trail throughout our production process. And it also ensures that our enclosing machinery encloses the right documents in the right envelopes and removes any risk of breach. And as Chris mentioned, our accreditations, the accreditations that we follow, the key ones from a security point of view, ISO 27001, Cyber Essentials Plus, and our GDPR compliance ensure that we carry out everything at a level of accreditation and at a level of process that protects your data at all times. And we do not adjust the levels of security that we apply in those production processes based on what the content is. We operate at one level all of the time. So once you've checked your document and you're happy, you click OK. and you approve and submit. Now that could be, I did that with one individual letter. That could have been a mail merge of 100 letters. It actually makes no difference in the process. You don't have to go through and highlight addresses for every single document within a mail merge. The system and the profile built behind it generates that itself and captures all of those addresses and pulls them through. And we support our clients in setting up those profiles and understanding what those high frequency documents are in their business that people are sending out every day or sending out on a regular basis, so that we can save them time and we can save them effort as well. So the print driver is the day-to-day tool for most users within admin areas across many businesses. All of the activity from the users in the print driver are captured in an online web portal. So if I just log into the web portal, we have a number of things that actually happen within the portal, but all activity comes through this account. So we can look at my mailings, which is a live dashboard for a business, and we can see that the orders that we've placed and what their current status is. I don't approve any orders, that's why mine are all set out waiting approval, but you can approve them directly in the print driver. And if I had approved them, it would say approved, and then as we pass through the afternoon, it would change to approved in production, and then we overnight produce, and then we would be complete and in the post. So you can have a view of your orders and where they are, and if you have approved something and you realize I shouldn't approve that, I now don't want to send it, you can actually go into the dashboard, click on an individual order, and you can, if you'd approved it, it would actually say cancel here, and you can cancel an order if you need to before it moves into production. The entire web portal can be set up for large or small businesses. If you are a large organization with many clients, many users and many departments, we can actually set up a hierarchy that provides you with a reporting setup of department managers, users, admin roles, etc., and allows us to report on it. So if you were part of an internal team, you could see maybe your orders in the dashboard, maybe your team's orders, or if you are just a user, then you might just only see your orders. So we can create a hierarchy that provides different levels of visibility across an organization, and then allows us to report on that hierarchy. And that's especially important for our customers where you're recharging some of these costs either internally or externally to clients, depending on what market you're operating in. So we have a live dashboard of activity. We have a library where we can manage the envelope designs and business reply envelopes, letterhead backgrounds as well. And we can also hold in this library A3 templates, A4 templates, A5 postcards, greetings cards designs, and virtual mail packs as well. We can also enable bulk SMS broadcasting in this library if you wanted to send out bulk broadcast SMS as well. And we have an admin area, which has the kinds of areas you'd expect. You can view invoices and account activity. You can look at your account details and your default mailing options. So you can set pages up within the web portal so that a user can't choose first class or can't choose color. And we also then have the corporate area, which if enabled, allows us to set up teams, departments, and a deeper structure for a business if that is required. And then also within the web portal, we can create a mailing from here as well. So I'm going to create a postcard. And to create a postcard, we just give the mailing a name. We can default these ticks under the default mailing option, so it automatically chooses second class, could choose first class. We click next and we pick a postcard from our library. It's already been set up by our marketing team. We can then just click next once it's uploaded. And we can just upload our data against that postcard. So if we upload our data, when the data is actually pulled into the system, we are checking both the merge fields required in the postcard. We're checking the column headers in the data. We're taking a sample of that data. We're automatically mapping it. This page is really a double check to make sure everything's mapped correctly. If you use common language in your column headers, the system will automatically recognize those column headers and map the data for you. The amount of data is not limited to name and address. You can have as much data as you require. So if you want to put in variable content that covers appointment dates, cash values, etc., that go into many hundreds of variable fields, then you can, because essentially the web portal is a online mail merge tool. So if you're happy with the mapping, you click next. The system asks you, based on the variance of your data, how you'd like the person to be addressed, whether it's title, initial, surname, title, first name, surname, title, surname, etc. So I'll take title, first name, surname. And then when we pull the data through at this point, we're actually path checking it against a Royal Mails database. So as this is a demo, I intentionally have an address that is not quite complete. So we get a green tick, and that green tick tells us that this is a completely compliant UK address and you will get the maximum discount that you possibly can on this postage. This has an orange question mark. Doesn't mean it won't post, doesn't mean that there's not enough data there for it to be delivered, but it's not the best representation of that address. So what we can do is we can click edit and we can look at the correction, click use correction, click next, and it will revalidate that address and amend the address for us. Now that information, if you were uploading 1,000 addresses, 2,000 addresses, and you had 20 or 30 of these, you can go through, double check them, correct them, and then you can download those addresses and then update your own data internally. So you've got the correct path address against your client. Once we're happy with our addresses, we click next. We're defaulted on color duplex because on this occasion it is a postcard, so it prints both sides, and we've got it set to as soon as possible. So as soon as possible for us is any orders received up to 5 p.m. Everything gets batched for production and produced overnight and released into the post the following working day. So if we're happy with our selections, we click next, and we generate a proof of the postcard. So you've got the front image and you've got the reverse image, and this entire area is reserved for text. And that text can have variable content in it as well, if included in your data. And if you're happy with this, you can actually click approve here. And then you would enter a PO ref and click pay on invoice, and that would then process for production. And if we go into my mailings now, what we'll see is that's updated and that order has come through as well, and it's sat there waiting at its approved status. It would need me to click pay on invoice now in this state for it to pass through to production. So overall, you have a virtual print driver that allows users to print straight from desktop, straight from the systems that they're working in on a day-to-day basis within an organization. You have a web portal that's capturing all of that information and allows you to manage inserts, envelope designs, business reply envelopes, and a web portal that then also provides you with live updates on where orders are and allows you to place orders as well as online mail merges. Behind those two things, the thing that you can't see is there is also an API, and that API will obviously can be used to integrate with your own systems to create fully automated processes that are zero touch from the user's point of view. So that concludes the demo. I'm going to hand the screen back to Chris.
Okay, thanks, Jason. You should be able to see my screen again. Yeah. So I'll let you carry on, Jason, just with the hybrid mail journey.
Yeah, so it just really reiterates what we've just seen, that you press print from within your business. We're dealing across local authorities, we're dealing across large businesses with many users, and across the NHS. But the system's not all about big businesses. This is given the fact that there is no requirement for a software license, and there's no requirement for volume associated with it. We're not asking you to send thousands of letters per year. We're telling you that actually you can send one letter today, and you might choose to only send 50 next week or 20 next week. That the system is here for all businesses and allows organizations of any size to take advantage of these services. So you press print, we securely print it, we enclose it, we deliver it into the Royal Mails network, and they deliver the final mile. And the system allows you, as you've seen within the web portal, we send individual letters because that's obviously the most common usage for business communications. But you also do have A3 documents that where you can send newsletters or questionnaires, postcards and greetings cards. The greetings cards piece, it's not Moonpig. It's used in lots of different ways by some of our clients. We have a number of clients in financial services who actually use the greetings cards for recommend a friend processes. So you recommend a friend to their service and you get a £25 Amazon voucher, which is now delivered as a code inside a greetings card. So thank you very much for using our services. And below you've got a unique Amazon code that you can go to Amazon, buy something, type it in. So we're using it for that. We also use greetings cards quite widely in electrical services to send to 18 to 21-year-olds as birthday cards in local authorities to encourage them to register to vote. And then we have SMS as well. You can insert leaflets on demand. You can provide us with leaflets or additional brochures and documents that we'll hold in stock and will appear in the library for you to choose. You've got first class and second class, as you've seen, but you can actually, it doesn't have to go tonight. You can actually choose a date up to 28 days in the future if you need to. And those outer envelope designs and business reply envelope designs are printed on demand as well. You don't have to have envelope stock. There's no purchase of stock in advance, and that includes business reply envelopes. We print those at the point of requirement. So whereas historically print providers would have needed you to buy a couple of thousand business reply envelopes, hold them in stock, and do a run of many letters to get the efficiency from the production, you no longer have to do that. We do not print any business reply envelopes in advance. We print the business reply envelope seconds before it goes into the outer envelope. So if you want to send one letter today with one business reply envelope, you can. We have a returns management service. So if you wanted your undeliverable mail to come back to us, we will have that back. We'll scan it and we'll put the reports online so you can see who you've written to. This mail's been returned and this is the reason for that return: deceased, gone away, undeliverable. You can print in color and black and white. And we can also look at the inserts and leaflets electronically from printed stock as well, and returns management and management information that we can provide. We do have some extended functionality. These are things that aren't widely available in the market. So the bespoke design on the C5 outer envelopes, the business reply envelope functionality, and the detailed corporate hierarchy, that ability to set a business up and that ability to see many users in different departments at many different levels. The detailed corporate hierarchy is excellent from a reporting and recharging point of view for our customers. In addition to all of the print functionality and the extended functionality of what we can do in print that you won't see in other hybrid mail areas, we also have a full integration into secure e-delivery, which I know we're going to touch on a future slide as well. And that's not just e-delivery of documents, but also it does include the SMS functionality as well. So just to quickly recap, key benefits: no contract, no minimum volume, no sign-up fees. Training and support come at no additional charge. We've got 100% rating on the IG toolkit, and the IG toolkit isn't necessarily relevant for everybody. However, it is how the NHS judge us, and if we're handling patient data and sending out millions of documents for the health sector per year, it just shows the level that we are operate when it comes to data protection. The hybrid mail service will reduce staff time and it will reduce your costs. We're putting a letter in an envelope and posting it for less than you can buy a second-class stamp for. And all of that is under the data protection accreditations, the GDPR compliancy. You do see an improved accuracy and document quality. And you also, because of the SLAs and the way the mail moves into the post, we can start to, especially when you're looking at return rates, you can start to look at when things have gone out. You know when it's going to land. If you know when it's going to land, you can be manned up if you need to be to accept inbound calls or inbound contact regarding the content that you've sent out. But also, if you're looking for returns of information, you can start to judge what that pattern looks like as well. So it does start to provide you with a picture. And we do work, if you can press print at the moment and print a document out, then you can press print in with the hybrid mail system and it will transfer that document out as well. And then the final piece for us is the digital transformation with the secure e-delivery. So as I touched upon a few moments ago, the system is fully integrated with a secure e-delivery service. Our secure e-delivery service is called DocPost. And that will deliver a document to an app for a customer. It will deliver a document to a web portal for a customer. So if delivering documents electronically rather than printing them is something that you need to do, and is something that you want to do, then the hybrid mail system is integrated with an e-delivery service and in the same costing structure as hybrid mail. There's no fees for the e-delivery service. It's automatically built in. You can send out documents to your customers. It will ask them if they want to receive their documents electronically in the future. It will give them a unique 16-digit code that's registered against their identity. And the next time you press print, that document will go electronically rather than in the post, and it will save you a significant amount of money and allows you then to open up secure e-delivery. This is not email. This is secure e-delivery to an app on a phone or to a web portal where you have to log in to access that mail. That's all built into the system, already built into the system. It's already being used in local government. It's already being used in the health sector. All the updates and developments are free. It will save you money, it saves you time, and it's that step towards digital transformation that's really low risk. You're not having to make any investment, and you're not having to implement a large piece of IT with IT teams and project managers to make this happen. It's all sat there already, waiting to be accessed and waiting to be used. That covers my parts. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jason. That really concludes the presentation for today. Is there any questions in the chat box that need addressing?
No, we haven't got any questions in at the moment, no.
Is there anybody like to ask any questions before we finish? Okay, take that as a no. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for the time. We'll be sending out follow-up emails from the presentation today to everybody that's attended. So if there's any interest in the solution, please don't hesitate to get in touch. And once again, thank you for your time and hope you have a good rest of the day. Thank you.